Hey, welcome back to the table. So we basically were in that room where the you can't cast magic, and then I paused the game, basically to go eat dinner. And the whole time I was gone, I'd never actually paused the recording. And then when I came back to resume recording, I clicked the pause button, which actually truly paused the recording, and then I thought I was recording the whole time. I I've been playing for an hour. I completely cleared the monastery. I traveled along the road to get to Arnica. Um, you missed a ton of stuff. You even missed the. There's this spot where so basically right at the spot where I paused, there's some church bells, and you can crank up the volume of the church bells, and what it does is it breaks the glass throughout the whole monastery. So the broken glass allows you to go into that control room that had all the computers, and you can jump through the glass window into an area where the boxes are on the ground below, and we got ourselves a cloak that gives us +5 to our senses, so we gave that to our ranger. And then we also went and got a fellowship pass because there was a glass area that we couldn't get into, and then we also got ourselves a samurai chest plate, which was also protected by glass, and all this glass shatters. And then we entered a room where basically the cosmic lords sent a robot to greet us and say we were the final contestant for the Cosmic Circle Ascension. And then after he tells us about all this, then a minion from the Dark Savant shows up and jeers at us and says, "You guys are the most pathetic contestants ever," and and then leaves. Teleports out. Sort of like the way a cheap Power Rangers episode would have gone. So then we did that. We left the monastery. We fought quite a few battles, and the Arnica road to get here is very dangerous, and I fought a few battles there. And then here I am. I just entered the city of Arnica. So I would tell you didn't miss all that much, other than a little bit of the plot twist with the Cosmic Circles robot welcoming you to the competition. We basically have to get 3 orbs, and of course you missed out on all of it. And this entire time that I thought I was recording, I was not. It was on pause, and of course the entire time I thought it was paused, it was recording. And I'm just chatting away, not even realizing. So my apologies there. Did you miss a lot? Arguably speaking, you didn't miss all that much, but that plot area was one of the biggest plot points in the game. I mean, it's going to be a while before you get to the next plot point. And then, of course, the whole Arnica Road experience is quite an experience. So my characters are level 5 right now. I think when we paused, we were only level 3, maybe tops 4. So we've leveled up some, and anyways, I'll try to catch you up. Right now, we've entered the town, and there's this rogue named Miles. He's one of the NPCs we're going to be able to recruit, and he's a decent fella. If you don't have a rogue at all, he's not bad. He's a little bit of a wimp because there's certain areas he won't go with you. So when you enter certain areas, sometimes the NPCs will leave your party. It's a stupid mechanic. It's probably the thing that prevents it from being the perfect game. So basically, he'll only go with you to certain areas, and so he's not reliable. But as far as an early game NPC goes, he's definitely worth having. So what he did was he asked us if we wanted to do a mission to rescue a damsel in distress, and we said, of course. So he doesn't know who Althese is. So we're going to ask him about the Trang.
I was trying to place them as either vegetable, animal, or mineral, and I just can't do it. Martin's Bluff.
So they're at the Martin's Bluff.
I don't know a lot about them myself, other than they've moved into Mount Gygus. Mount Gygus, for certain. I'm sure it's worth a little something to you.
Sure, I'll pay it.
Now there's an interesting case for you. Outsiders just like you, except smarter. And taller, and well, perhaps in a bit better shape. They've moved right into a building here in Arnica. Vacancy rates being what they are. Not letting anyone in either. Believe me, I tried. You might say he's the worst thing that ever happened to Arnica. I mean, he comes out of nowhere, creates this giant tower in the middle of town, and then sends these troopers to ransack what's left. And that's not all. Here, we used to get all kinds of visitors, you know? Now he's shooting ships right out of the sky like it's a shooting gallery or something. Tell you what, Lord Braffett probably knows a lot more than me, and he's right in town here.
But then he saw you and was like,
Okay, so we're going to ask him, who's Lord Braffett?
He's sort of the Hagardi spiritual leader, you might say. In normal people terms, that just means he's lived long enough to know most everything that's worth knowing.
We're going to say, where is
In
Lord
the
Braffett?
center of town. That's where you'll find Lord Braffett and the temple.
wait, I got it.
Them things are dangerous. Now, bear in mind that I'm on a learning curve too. I don't know a lot about them. What I do know is that they're somehow attached to the Dark Savant, and that they keep coming out of that giant tower of his. The police here, the HLL, they kill 20 of them, another 20 come right out. It's like they're machines or something.
Alright, let's do rumors.
I ignore them. The monastery's the headquarters of your religious types here. It's north and west of town, down the road a bit. No point just standing around.
I'm trying to type. There's the Ratuza.
I'm eager to get going.
Alright, so we're going to recruit him.
Of course I'll join you.
And we got our communication
like
up.
I said, I figure they're by the crash site somewhere. Let's go get her.
So he shows up here. The biggest mistake I always forget is to move him. So you don't want him in the front line all by himself.
Yes.
So I'm going to put him over to the side, right next to the bard. And there we go.
Taken care of.
So he's over there. The other thing with Miles is he just has a single dagger. And if you recall, I didn't sell these main Gauch daggers because they're better. So I wanted to make sure he had a better dagger. And then, of course, let's have him do some dual wielding. Now, his dual wielding weapons is low. So to start raising that up is going to be a new thing. We already have somebody doing locks and traps. He's actually better than the person we currently have. But that we're not going to stop raising locks and traps with our person. Because like I said, he's not reliable. But we will use him for the pickpocket. Let's get the pickpocket up and we can experiment with that a little bit. You just got to really save scum your game if you're going to do that. And then of course, his dagger skill is really good. He's not the worst guy in the world. He's level 5. He is going to drag down the party, or drag it up. Okay, she's 6. And we're level 5. Actually, we're 6 with everybody but our bishop. So, the fact that he's just a 5, he'll catch up in no time because he's a basic character. So, he will pass up the bishop and everybody else like they were standing still.
No,
Alright,
I get it on a 6.
so we made it through all the dialogue. Probably worth saving just because I don't want to go through the dialogue
I
again.
do have this, so.
And, alright, so from a map perspective, we just went past the fountain. Now we're into the town proper. This first building here with the unicorns is the HLL, which is the police. These are HLL officers walking here. The Hagardi Patrol. They are allies. We are not to attack them. If we inadvertently hit them or attack them, they will turn violent. And you don't want that. So make sure you save your game a lot. There's a lot to do here. The right order of doing things is sort of hard to tell you. I would say maybe the first thing we should do is go rescue Vi, which is the mission that he gave. So Vi is going to be in closer to the center of town. There's a crashed ship down here. So there's another picture or another statue of Funzang. These.
Bad news dead ahead.
So somebody spotted some bad guys. I don't see them anywhere. They might be inside of here. Anyways, what I like to do is, while I'm at it, let's clear out.
Look at that creature. Locked.
I'm ready for you.
No, I have 3 items. Look.
So, you come into the room. This is a gadget. And with a box, you can actually make what's called a jack-in-a-box, and it casts a terror spell. Of course, we're not using a gadgeteer, but that's a very important item to find for him. And anyways, I'm basically, you could just come here to rest.
No, whatever. Full build is like 8 items.
All right then.
Then,
Is
see,
everybody ready
this is
for
a battle between the good and the bad. And we gotta be really careful here because our bows and arrows, if they miss, they can aggro the wrong people. So we're gonna get some Angel Tongue going and some Enchanted Blade.
Okay.
Let's start this round.
You know, I just want to hold so that I can kill this dude.
So those dudes are deciding to come after us. Well, up there, you got the Higardi Patrol. And so you can see the Raiders are backstabbing the Higardi Patrol. You sort of want one of the patrol to die because they drop some pretty decent stuff. Sometimes. The patrol has 71 health, so they're pretty durable. Yeah, they're just beating the crap out of. That's our new rogue doing some damage.
Watch this.
So yeah, they're still beating the crap out of each other back there, which is helpful because these raiders are not a pushover. Yeah, 54 health each.
Okay.
The patrol's definitely making short work of them. This is the part I'm nervous about because we're shooting at this guy bows and arrows, which could miss. There we go, getting melee range. Thank you.
I'm actually pretty fast too.
How many games do you play in the modern era where there's basically a neutral party that's allied with you, but if you accidentally hit them, I mean, they can basically switch sides. I mean, I know they exist. I'm not saying they don't exist at all. But again, it's part of what makes this game so freaking awesome. Alright, they got one more. And look at that. This guy's in the way. And my freaking archers. Okay, thank goodness they're not shooting.
Sanga here.
Boy, did I get lucky there. Alright, I'm going to do a walk. Let them beat up on each other for a bit here. Alright, and then we're gonna move. And he should be done.
I'll look around for stuff they...
2,300 experience.
And up.
That's really good. Okay, so Vi is right inside of this ship. So we might as well go get her. Get that leveled up. Got more and more stuff. Still not... This magic screen is the one I want. So it increases our resistance to magic in all 6 realms. I actually want the Lord to be casting it, but we're going to go ahead and at least add it to our arsenal. It gives us more spell points as well. I still have 2 spell points left. Again, I want some of these things, but we're saving for the books. And I'm just going to stick to my gun and just keep raising all 3 of those. Alright, so I was in the process of showing you that what I like to do is I put a C for clear. So I've cleared that building. But while we're here, let's go get Vi. So we start going in and you find yourself some awesome copper gloves, which the Lord can use. There we go, we are finally able to identify that one, and that one, but not yet that one.
Look there.
Alright, so this is a really good dagger. So we can go to him, and you can check. So plus 3 initiative, 1 to 6 damage, 22 attack rating. Now it's 1 to 10 damage, 23 attack damage, plus 6 to hit, plus 5 to hit. So, and then, alright, so we're going into the ship. There's a damaged black box. This room should be empty. And then we have this room here. And there's going to be a bit of a battle.
Big fight. I'll back you up, okay?
They're level 8. So they are powerful.
All right.
Does scale.
These guys are... See, they're basically robots. So they're going to have a resistance to mental attacks. So as much as I want to do this, I mean, it'll work. It just doesn't do a lot of damage.
I'm on it.
And there's Vi.
Now who could that be?
Of course, the doorway is our friend. They're not gonna surround us. Alright, that was a bit brutal.
Okay.
Rogue already took a big hit. Now, I want to do Pierce. The problem is I don't want to hit Vi in the background there. If you'll notice, the Bless that we cast is benefiting her.
How do you proc his you know, like retro, like, okay. So how do you proc that? So you do the Q thing, but you don't send the tornado out.
Okay.
I'm asking you so I can do a better ult. So when I have my tornado, I EQ.
Sanga here.
So even though they're powerful, we're doing a good job against them. It's the mark of a good party.
Okay.
And again, I apologize so much. I was playing probably an hour and a half thinking that I was recording the whole time.
One troll army. Oh, I love that game.
And just like that.
Very good.
4473. That was excellent. Excellent, excellent. Alright, this is the box for the Jack-in-the-Box that we were just talking about. And then... yeah, let's level up first. Music. Lock and trap. Communication.
Finally. Oh, thank God it's you. Whoever you are. I was expecting the Dark Savant. And no offense, but you look like a bunch of schoolgirls compared to him. His troopers locked me up in here, and I was expecting him any minute. And we've already had one run-in too many. Say, let's get out of here before he comes looking for me. Oh, and I haven't even introduced myself. My name's Vitalia, but you can call me Vi.
So we got 500 gold and 7,000 experience points each.
I thought there'd be something more in this for us. Let's take her where she wants to go. Sometimes you have to wait for the payoff if you...
Alright, so we can...
There isn't much that happens in the universe that the Trang don't have a hand in. Well, and the Umpani too. It seems the Trang and the Umpani are always at odds, even here on Dominus. Martin's bluff, I'd bet. They're one of the greatest trading cartels in the universe, and very powerful. Unless, of course, you ask the Trang, who will tell you that they're the most powerful. That's Mount Gygus. I don't know any more than...
Okay, Zyra is actually...
You should ask about it at the temple. You should ask... If you don't know who he is, you will soon enough. I met him when I was young, barely 20. He was visiting Dominus on some diplomatic mission, or so he said. He was nice, you know, interesting in a fatherly sort of way. He asked me if I wanted to take a ride, tour the galaxy in style, and I thought, what's the harm? It took me almost 7 years to get back home. The longest 7 years of my life. Before that wasn't pretty. I mean, look what it did to my eye. What was my eye. Now he's back on Dominus, and who knows? The minions of the Dark Savant. Really, they're just machines, you know. But they're programmed to do his bidding, and you can be sure it's not good.
So, I don't know what else to...
Well, we do... The monastery? It's the home of the Brotherhood of the Ascension. It's not...
So, let's recruit.
Let's go.
I think you best be treating me with a little more respect.
Got our communications to go up, which is
Those
good.
troopers really did a number on me. I was planning to visit some friends before they grabbed me. Maybe we could go together.
Alright, so we will go together. The 7,000 experience points was helpful.
I know.
Normally you want for a rogue to raise the senses, because you use it for lockpicking and whatnot.
I win!
But we really want,
No, I don't win.
for the dual wield,
Why aren't you there?
we're going to do speed
Guys, kill
and
me.
dexterity.
Josh!
And I am going to keep raising his pickpocket up.
I'm not even joking.
But the stealth is something important.
It actually scares.
Same with the dagger. And then we want dual weapons,
120%.
like so. Just to help get it cut up. You could make him a dagger and shield type of rogue, but the dual weapons is nice. Okay,
À votre service.
Actually,
we at least got one heal off.
What now?
Now, Vi happens to have a really awesome stun mace, but we always,
Thank you so much.
no, I could
Equip her with the pike.
We're just literally there.
because the polearm
If
is
attention.
what the Valkyrie is best at, so it makes no sense to do anything else. We're gonna give her those gloves, the extra gloves we have. Let's sort everything.
No, it's not.
Let's see.
Guys.
She's
Guys.
using a sling. I don't know if we necessarily want to do that, but sure. We can go ahead and do... We'll take the cherry bomb from her. She's got the bronze cuirass. We'll let her keep that. Leather helm. We had plenty of extra gloves for her. The sandals will at least give her a 1. I know they're stupid. Don't really care for sandals all that much. But I think that's all we can do here.
Dude,
Okay.
Times.
So,
He is sitting in.
so one of the things I was doing is I was trying to methodically clear these out.
It's got a lock.
I'm ready for you.
Get some nice lockpicking.
Lego, I want you to counter it.
Most of these have absolutely nothing in them.
Lego, I don't.
So you just
I
walk.
see something.
I need you to
But
help me with not dying to
that
the
one
Jarvan.
is a nice spell book. And so we're gonna
If you actually have a good Ezreal player, it's really good. But
Perfect.
so again, it's all about just raising the spell points.
I'm coming top.
Listening.
So just get. So what we did was we just got Cure Lesser Condition, and now we got 24 spell points there. Also, I almost forgot. I'm gonna remove
Yes?
her back.
Come here.
So now we got 3 in the middle. Now, technically, I have enough that I could do 3 in the front and 1 on each side, but I actually like this formation
it.
better.
Come here. Okay, no, he's not. I'm fine.
Alright, so we just cleared
I'm not fine.
another building. So
I don't have
I just like to do that. So now I know I still got to do that building there. Now there's a little sidetrack we're going to do here. We're going to head up towards this tower.
Bro's just sitting in
We definitely don't want to enter it. This is where the Dark Savant Tower is. But around the back here, there's a little something.
Something
Think I recognize them.
I'm burning to kill. Okay.
Citizens of Arnica, do not attempt to ascend. Should you not heed this warning, the bomb contained within this tower will destroy your entire planet.
Okay.
Avec plaisir. Blocked. Avec plaisir. Blocked.
Okay.
All right. All right.
Very well. Very well.
counter argument.
These guys are pretty easy. I mean, they are going to flank us and possibly do some damage.
We're not talking about demons. No, it's not. It sucks. The animation is the only good thing.
He missed. He hit his own guy. Alright. Maybe now I can... I want to...
Avec plaisir.
There we go.
Okay.
Already took down 2. Excelente.
Smite him. Smite him.
Okay.
Timo is the most.
Avec plaisir. Blocked.
All right.
Having these two extra characters does really help.
Stop, Roddy! You stupid drag. They fool if you don't have a CC.
Alright, we need
Help
to
me, bro.
heal
Okay.
the bard.
Very well.
But he hit his own guy again. That hurt. 20 damage. Well, there you go. There's the 4 times attack. Didn't do any extra damage, which is interesting.
Okay.
Avec plaisir. Blocked. Avec plaisir. Avec plaisir.
Okay.
Should make short work of this thing.
Delightful.
There we go.
Oh, my AP scaling and my key.
We got a lot of level ups there. Alright. So this is a whole bag of items. And we got a book of blessings. Ooh, that's good. So we're going to give that blessings book to the Lord. I'm going to go ahead and learn that. Then we're going to pick this up. Push in a razor cloak. And this. Potion of heavy heal. And this. The reason we came up here. NAS 81. So it repairs RFS class androids, which is the monk I was talking about earlier in the game. So we're going to find a damaged android, one of these things that we're currently fighting, and we're going to repair it, and then it's going to be loyal to us. So that's going to be how we're going to get a monk class later in the game.
Present.
See. Curses.
Yes.
A mystery secret?
Everybody looks to be pretty healed.
I thought Josh would get that.
And of course that's the HLL, those are allies, so I don't need to worry about them.
Yes, that's the person.
And yeah, so we did that. We cleared some stuff. 1 second, I am going to try to pause and this time do it successfully. Okay, I verified I am recording. Don't want to make that mistake again. Alright, so here you can see my missile shield expired.
Listening.
So we're just going to go cast another missile shield. And get those skills to go up, 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 up.
There you go.
Alright, so we have a building here, the back of one, and then we have 2 buildings here. And I am pretty darn sure these are all completely empty. So we go in, we check them out,
Guys, I'm not at my own 10 power spike yet.
and then you can pretty much rest in these and not worry about being attacked.
Do this.
So
Go, go. We already have a higher team count.
I just did level 1 missile shield, so I'm going to do level 2. And then,
Help, help.
yeah, not much I can do there. The magic screen,
It's something like
This is terrible.
I tried to go for the gusto. And
Yes?
she doesn't have anything but heal wounds, and everybody looks fully healed. So, we're gonna go ahead and rest. The Valkyrie, by the way, also has divinity spells, so we are like overloaded with divinity spells right now.
we can't push it out. Pull it out.
Alright, so the fire did go out. Or the light. Of course, he succeeds every time he casts. Just did 1, 2, and 3 like it was nothing. Well, okay. Oh, I did not mean to press that.
Listening.
I meant to go here. And do that. And there. To do that. But you can see I don't have full...
You can kill them. Kill them.
So I do need to rest.
Go.
I need...
You just. He's like Lego Lego.
So now the magic screen, it's 5 minutes per power level. It's just like the other one. The higher power levels is just longer period of time. Alright, so
Oh my god.
for now I'm more interested in leveling up my skill than getting long periods of time. The magic screen though is extremely helpful.
Well, no, I was.
Right, another empty room.
Yeah, I wasn't.
And then we got ourselves a clear and clear. Alright, so we cleared all those buildings. This one,
Locked and ready for you.
just good at, there's a small chance we'll improve our lockpicking skills doing this. And yeah, so this one is another nothing burger. So that's clear as well.
The Raptors don't.
So, and then this is all clear because that's the spaceship. This here is the Mook area. In fact, I'm going to label it as such.
Yes, retro. Yes, retro. Let the feeding flow through you.
So she basically wants us to go visit Healy and some of these other places, and we'll go do exactly that. These are bad guys. Those are the henchmen, so we could go up and do a battle if we wanted. I don't know which of the two we prefer. Well, they're coming to us, so let's make it so.
A battle? How?
All right.
Okay.
All right,
Avec plaisir.
Why does me and Garen
just let them come to us.
score with my score?
So there's allies in the game. As you can see, the HLL's moving in the back there. That's what we're waiting on. Now you might be wondering, do we get the experience points if the allies or the HLL kills them? And the answer is yes. Alright, I just want my samurai to be able to hit as many as possible.
Baron freaking stopped me from well, it was a good idea. It was actually
Alright.
Okay.
no. They had 3, we had 4.
Okay.
All right. All right.
Jumpy. This guy's actually I died before.
That wasn't bad. Killing 2 of them.
When I do that.
What? No. Wait, stop. Die. Wait, Gary, what are you doing? Karen, this isn't a good. This is. Karen, I told you to kill them when they were spread out. Now they're together. They can fix it.
Man, they're hitting them hard.
Karen, there was 2 guys.
That guy's toast.
These 2 guys. These guys were
They're relentless. You know, they made a TV show about this. These guys are from the HLL. They called it Hill Street Blues. Alright, these guys should be a piece of cake.
Very
24, 34.
Exciting.
Our hero.
Got some level ups. Always happy to get that. Alright. So I may have mislabeled this particular building. That is not the Mook building. So I'm going to get rid of this.
That didn't hurt you at all, actually.
I think that... I gotta figure out what that building is. That's the Mook building up there. So what is this building? Let's go find out.
Get him, Retro.
We can't come in this way. Oh. It's the inn. That's what it is. Okay. And then this building here is the bank, I believe. Yes, it is. So the bank. And then this is Healy's Inn, I believe. Yep. So once you get inside to like here, you're pretty safe.
Can you see who that is?
We're gonna level up first. Alright. I'm gonna hold on to my spells.
There's a Jin. Told you there's a Jin. Kill him, Garen.
And we get to the monk.
Garen, I told you not to kill him. How did you do that? No shot. You actually did.
I'll take the heal wounds. This is the one where, yeah, we got a million things we need to level up here. Put 3 in there,
Sion, just hit your Q on all of them.
3 in there, and then 1, 1, and 1. And I'm just realizing do I have any books?
I don't do damage.
Alright, so our samurai,
I do damage by E. Yeah, they want to keep going.
you know what, because I don't have a bow, sure, let's add a spell. Do I really want to put 3 points here?
Should I build sorcerer's shoes or wizard?
Sure, let's do it. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. I have 1 point left to spend. Let's put it in fire.
Just like that Mordecai's game last night. Just have fun.
Okay, and then the ranger. Yeah, we're not going to take any. This is the most important part. Get to 15. So now we can finally...
I deserve everything.
Alright. So, we have these sorted.
I had
And the ranger, of course, almost out of arrows. Let's grab some more for him. And then, usually at this point you have a longbow. So we didn't get quite as lucky there. However, we got a moderate heal, light heal,
Actually, if I didn't have my shield, I might have.
light heal,
I would have died.
Moderate.
I would have died if I didn't have my shield.
and holy water. So what you do is you got this little thing that says merge. So we're going to take a light potion and a medium potion,
Splendid.
and we merge them, and now we have a heavy.
Wait, I got him. I got him.
That's what the
I got him.
that's
He's
what he
dead.
lets you do. So
Splendid.
I only had
I
one,
killed the dude, though.
so I was able to do one more. So that's how the alchemist works. And then at level 15, I don't think I have it open anymore. Maybe I do. So
Like Mordecai.
this guy with the most awesome name ever made a Wizardry 8 page. And then right here are the potions. So you can see at level 15, alchemy, potion of cure poison, and a potion of light heal makes a potion of poison reduction, according to him. So cure poison and light heal creates poison reduction. In my notes, you need level 30 alchemy for that. So I think he's got some things wrong. So the poison reduction plus light heal equals cure poison. Not the other way. Well, hold on. Yeah, poison reduction, light heal. Combine them together, you get cure poison. And then there's potion of bless and light heal gets you a guardian angel. Those potions are really hard to come by, though. Because if you look at the potions we do have, we have... If I hold down the control key, it tells you what everything is, right? So we got holy water.
Heroes and Storm.
I just don't have anything else to mix. So... Alright, let's save. Because we're going to try to do our pickpocket here. Before we go oh no, let's yeah, let's talk to her now.
Well, I don't believe my eyes.
Helly, I could hardly wait to see you. It has been a long time.
Long? I should say so. You said you were leaving for a week. What's it been?
7 years, Helly. 7 long years.
What the hell happened, Vi? I mean, there's a lot of difference between 7 days and 7 years.
It's a long story. I've been from one end of the universe to the other.
Did it have to do with...
Him? The Dark Savant? Yeah. Yeah, it did. I made some foolish choices when I was young, Helly. I never should have left Dominus with him in the first place, but I can't take it back.
He's here, Vi. Here on Dominus. At least that's the word I'm getting in here.
It's why we came back. Hell, I wasn't here 2 days before his troopers already had me. These guys came to my rescue. I can tell you all about it when things settle down. But first, let's get some drinks for me and my friends.
On the house, Vi.
Alright, so we gained an ale. 200 experience points each, which is like paltry.
This'll hit the spot.
Sure thing. And you, Miles. I'm surprised Vi would be... You're just who I wanted to see. Your tab's way overdue. Interesting how you seem to be scarce whenever that happens, There's drinkers, Miles, and then there's super drinkers.
So Miles owes her a ton of money.
But I've never seen nothing like this. You owe me, Miles, and if you don't pay up, you and your friends will not be served in here again. And that includes everyone in here with you.
Wait, Helly, I can explain it.
No, Miles, you're not sweet-talking your way out of this one. It'll cost you.
Alright, so he has 183 gold debt. We're going to go ahead and pay it.
Good thinking, Miles. Where are my manners?
And we get 500 experience points each.
Allow
I'll
me
pay
the
183
pleasure
gold
of
for 500
welcoming you
experience
to
points.
Helly's. We got the 3 R's all under one roof. Rumors, rooms, and rum. Try saying that when you're drunk.
Okay. To pickpocket, there's a real good chance she's going to find out. And this was just a lot of text we just went through. So I want to
I'll
leave.
see you when you get...
And then...
Sayonara.
And, save.
Oh, there's new people.
Okay, and then we'll come back. Trying and Penny both looking for some hired guns. So she's telling us where to go next. So we're going to try it. It's... And of course he failed.
What?
The chase begins.
And then of course this is actually... She's attacking us, and we absolutely do not want that. We'll try one more time. He failed.
What?
Yeah. We're just not... We could try a few more times, but I just realized we do want to go back. I think at the top of the stairs is going to be some bad guys.
I'm ready for these guys.
Yep.
Why
All right.
is she like all that is not
Okay. Okay.
I meant to hit walk.
what wolf's gonna join? I'm gone. I'm gone. I don't know. He has to do it.
So we're doing quite well. There's not a lot of so it's really just the more we swing, the more we cast, the more we level up those skills. And that helps you get ready for the late game. It may come across as a grind, but this isn't a grind. I mean, the story's progressing. I know you guys missed out on quite a lot of the battling that we did on our way here. They were all big battles just like this. And of course we're still missing with some of these. So we're going to go ahead and... You know what? We're going to do some stamina.
Okay.
Taken care of.
Sure.
Okay.
There we go. Alright, so we got a Thieves' Buckler. This thing is awesome. Look at this. Speed plus 10, locks and traps plus 10.
I'm making it
Who has a shield?
die.
Our Bard. And the Bard happens to be able to use the Thieves' Buckler. So not only is it a nice shield, but it just improved our locks and traps to 34. So, and our speed on top of it, which puts it up to 60. That was an excellent pickup. And that was a total rando drop. So,
Trapped.
right, I still like to cast the Divine Trap. I don't need it now. Look at this. This is 40%. We're rocking it.
Perfect.
And there's that longbow I was telling you about. So now we got one for sure. Longbow is way better than short. So the short, well, actually, just go here. So 3 to 8 damage. 3 to 7 with a -1 initiative. This one, and also gets a bonus to the damage. So, very, very good pickup there.
Okay, now we gotta actually start hitting her.
Alright,
Isn't that my quest?
so we did that battle. It probably behooves us
À
to
votre service.
skill up our guys. And
What now?
Present.
Yeah, it's really
oh,
hard.
we can skill up again. There we go. Alright, this room I don't think has anything. Oh no, it does. So, much needed supplies. We're gonna get the
Oh, I got
corals.
3 of them.
They have no coral with you.
That was worth it. That was worth it.
That was worth it. And of course we got... Alright, we'll leave it at that.
Wait, stay on the thing.
And then this is the room we really want to do before we speak to the gatekeeper. The charm spell. We have a viola that we're going to give to our bard. Now we can cast charm with the bard.
Trapped. Listening.
And then here we're going to do divine trap again. Like I said, we don't need it, but it's casting. It's just casting opportunity. Alright.
Get back in there.
And then this Healy's keycard is the key thing you want out of this treasure chest. And of course we've got 3 more moderate heals. And that's an important find as well. Because the 3 moderate heals we're going to give to him.
I don't think we're gonna be able to.
And scroll down.
I think we lost it.
There's 5
Merci.
light heals. And we're going to do another combo.
Splendid.
And we got ourselves 3 more heavy heals.
Your little, like,
So it probably behooves us to put some heavy heal potions with
standing in that. It's just dead.
our fighters so they can heal themselves.
No, it's not.
And then of course we still have some unidentified items that are being pesky, but that's okay. Samurai. We're gonna do light is power level 3.
Curses. Curses.
So we tried casting that
Listening.
twice. Light, power level 3. Now we got 4, 5.
This is terrible.
There we go. Let's see. We don't have magic screen anymore.
Okay, that was
Got that
actually good.
divine skill to go up.
We need more people here.
Alright.
I don't know. They had their entire team there, and we just.
I do think the higher power levels increases the odds of the skill going up more. But anyways, yeah, so we just spent a whole bunch of stuff.
Well, Christian, I'm already in.
What now?
I don't think the Lord can do anything other than bless and heal. And yeah, we're gonna rest.
I need 20.
Get all of our magic points back. And then save our game. Alright, we got all kinds of bad guys right outside this window. Look at it. This is what I love about this game. That's awesome. And then you can actually sit here and safely raise your mythology every time. So we can like leave, come back, look through the window. Mythology skill can kick in again. Alright, so now we're ready to do business with this person. I'm gonna save it one more time.
Say, I don't know if you folk.
Alright, we're gonna do magic and we're gonna try to charm.
I'm ready for
Now, you have to pick the person who can do the charm, because if I'm over
Listening.
here, see all these are grayed out.
I'm ready for
And then I'm going to do use items, and I'm going to do this. It is possible this could backfire, and she'll actually get angry with us. So that's why you save scum before you do this. Alright, so we did it, but it didn't do anything. So we're going to try again. And now you can see this little symbol. She became charmed. So we've impressed her. So now the shop prices are going to be better. And I probably should have done a before and after so I could show you how it made a difference. But it's not worth it now.
I suppose I should get back to
We can ask her about the various things.
strange looking creatures, but alright if you can get past looking at them. Nothing a few drinks can't clear up anyhow. They've set up shop in the old Martin's Bluff.
And then you can finally ask about
Talk
Martin's
to
Bluff.
Tremaine about that place. He's over in the HLL. It's changed some though since those Trang things moved in. Due east.
And then Tremaine
I know him.
is the leader of the
Just
HOL.
out the door, south a bit. You can't miss it. You come into a bar to ask... Oh, I hear lots of stuff. This is a bar after... Your brain... I told you...
Okay, fair enough. Let's do our trades here. So, if we're short on arrows or stones, you can buy a bunch. It is usually worth doing, but right now my party can only carry so much. This is the other advantage of having 8 people in your party, is the party can carry more weight. Okay, this is the buy, right? So I like to do it by type. So here's the weapons. She has no weapons. She just has supplies. Okay, and then we got the armor. She has none. So basically the rest of it's going to be... Yeah, let's just leave it as it is. So she's got the potion of moderate heal for 253, the light heal for 101. Now, you could argue, okay, I can buy these for 500. How much would a heavy potion sell for? Because, right, if I make a heavy potion, can I make a profit? And the answer is yes, you will. It's not a whole lot. You make more money with the more advanced stuff, but you know, this is the first potion you can make in the game. I think making the heavy potions is more helpful for you, because you need potions sometimes when your magic user is blind or incapacitated and you need to heal. So we got light condition, the Chief's Swamp Malt. It's a really weird one, and I think you need this later in the game. Not to use for yourself, but to give to somebody. Because, like, I think you run into a chief in the swamp, of all things. And then the Fuzz Fazz Fizzer, I think, is another one of those, where, see, the tyrannies, like this. So I think we need this for them. So I think these are like quest items that we can buy from here and then use there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just buy one of each. And I think you need the L eventually for something as well. So moving on down. She's basically your typical bar. She's got a lot of supplies and then a bunch of potions. Which, again, if we have a lot of money, we'll do. That $34.79 may seem like a lot of money, but it's nothing. One book will cost us $3 grand. One spell book. So we got next to nothing. But what we really want to do is we want to sell. So I'm going to come over here and click on party items. And so as you can see, she's not going to buy anything but our supplies. So that's not going to work. And for her armor, see, she doesn't want any of that. But she does want some of our non-equipable stuff. So the fire sticks. I'm going to look at my alchemy printout here. Fire sticks doesn't do us any good. I don't like using these throwable things, so I sell them for money. We had 8 of those, so I just got $2 grand for that. And then you can see the heavy heal we're going to get 640 for. Now, mind you, that charm is really doing its business, because sometimes she's not willing to pay that much. But yes, we can make some heavy heal potions. I can make 2 of them for 500 and sell them for 1,200. So I'm going to make about a $700 profit. So it's not a bad deal. Maybe, and then the light potions I think were 100 something each. But bear in mind, she only has 2 of the moderate heals. So we're going to take both of those. And I'm going to buy 2 light potions as well. Yeah, let's go ahead and exit.
I'll see you when you get...
Farewell!
And then we're going to go ahead and go here. Take those moderate heals.
Splendid.
And then just put it in the party inventory. And let's talk with her.
Miles! Helly! It's good to see. How can I help you?
Okay, she's no longer charmed. So let's try to sell those heavy potions that we were just talking about. Actually,
Oh, no,
it's still
I
640.
already
So, I'm actually quite shocked that we could still sell for 640. Then the resurrection power is 1971. So let's see.
I'm a range guy.
Let's try to charm her again. Alright, so we got her charmed. Heavy heal, 640, 19... I would have sworn to you that the prices would have changed, but but it's a spectrum. It's how much they like you. So basically, I think because Vi was in our party and we, basically this, it doesn't matter whether she's charmed or not. She likes us as much as possible right now. So I think that's the issue here. So this was not a good example to show how charming works. But yeah, I made 2 of these for 640. There we go. So I bought enough for making 2 and I sold them. And now I got 55.26. And what else do we want to sell? This is the question. This cure poison stuff, these are all used in our alchemy later on, once we get better. Including the stink bomb, which I told you I like to get rid of those. The cherry bomb I don't think is. Let me check. So ice bomb, fire bomb, stink bomb, boom bomb, sneeze powder, flash powder, magic nectar, moderate heal and moderate stamina. Yeah, so we can sell the cherry bomb. And we know we're getting full price for this stuff. Or the best price we can out of her. Yeah, and then this is the toughest one. The resurrection powder at $2,000 each. Let me tell you something. When you do get killed, you're gonna wish you had these because the price to resurrect your person is horrible. Not to mention the missing experience points and. But for now, we need the money. So I'm gonna sell all 4. And we're just gonna save scum and go back a save if we have to. Okay, so let's go ahead and leave.
Farewell.
We can kill her, in case you're wondering. And yes, you can go the whole game without her being here. It does you hardly any good, other than being able to claim you did it.
Ah, this encounter.
So, oh, it's these guys. So we got bad guys here and bad guys there. This is not good. So we're gonna cast Energy Blast.
With pleasure.
Enchanted Blade.
Okay.
Angel's Tongue. That just went into nowhere. That also went to nowhere. Look at this.
Oh,
Oh, that was excellent.
Y'all see that? Y'all see that destroying? Oh my gosh, you see that? Did you see
Nobody behind us. Now, one of the things we can do is we can run into the shop, and they will follow us, but the innkeeper will actually help us fight them. This guy here is a super tough dude, but I don't think we have the ability to run up and in. He's too far away. There's no doors here, because I believe this is the bank. That's the temple over there. This is the jail.
Oh wait, I can still attack.
Wow, we're gonna get surrounded big time by these guys. Look at that, they're strong too. This is not good. I should have probably moved that last turn. I'm
on it.
Alright, so we're gonna do a pending walk. I don't need magic screen, none of these guys do magic. The missile shield, only if they throw daggers. Let's go ahead and do that.
Okay.
But now we gotta wait for a really long time.
No, it's not. Bro,
The thing I think is funny is,
so much.
I know it's part of their pants, but it looks like they're all wearing fanny packs. Like fanny packs that are, you know, in the worst place possible. So they're just a bunch of sissy boys. These Hagardi cat purses. I mean, look, they're even, you know, naming themselves the Fanny Pack
My damage 8.
Brigade. That looks like he's even wearing, like, he's wearing the belt right there, and then there's the Fanny Pack. So it's the Fanny Pack Brigade. The only thing missing is they need to pull up in a minivan. A pink one.
You even got
Alright, so as you can see, we're one turn away from being surrounded,
It's because you did a bunch
and some of these are not super tough. So we got options. I could run into the bank. I'm pretty sure there's a door that's closed there though. This door is open, so I'm going to go into here and into the corner.
I hate Jada just because I personally despise her.
And of course our back is facing them.
Yeah, it does.
Alright, so I gotta do a walk one more time.
On it.
Yeah, you're in the lobby. Come here. Yeah.
This is crazy. We're gonna get so many experience points for this. Alright, so we got our orientation right, and so you can see all the weapons are now aligned.
Yeah. Gotta get skins from it. He's a lion scum.
Alright, we should probably do some healing.
Okay.
Need stamina before she can use her pipes. Everybody else, I think, is ready to rock. I mean, not only are they the Fanny Pack Brigade, driving up in the van that's pink. Look at them. He's wearing makeup right there. I'm onto something. Alright. We're healed up for now. Good to go. Let's do some mind stabs.
Okay.
Let's do the one in the back. Let's have the archer go after the one in the back.
Blocked.
Oh, he can't. Actually, let's not mind stab. Let's do stamina.
Okay.
That was an insta-kill. Did you see that? Insta-kill. That was awesome.
This is more excitement than I bar.
More than she bargained for.
Okay.
I'm on it.
Wait, ammo for crabs? Wait, is it actually ammo?
Here they come. So we got 6 more of these dudes somewhere. Well, there's 2 of them.
I feel unsafe.
Alright, they're punching hard. Alright. Now we'll do the mind stab. I still would like
Avec plaisir.
him to
Avec
hit
plaisir.
somebody else.
They just have a better healing.
Guardy Catverse flees for his life. When they're KO'd, they take double damage. Bam. Just like that. Yeah, that was brilliant. Oh, what do we want to do?
Okay.
Instant kill, right there. Happened again.
Dude is so good.
Well, we got 2 more. Haven't had to leave or go anywhere.
We have hit every single big bomb except one.
The battle would never end.
That is true. This is definitely a long battle. I love this game. Alright, let's do some healing on the rogue.
Okay.
And let's do some piercing pipes.
All right.
There comes another one. Just the way we like it. Just the gold we're getting from this. Excellent. I've noticed that if there's two of them here blocking the path to reach us, everybody else defends. So there's two other guys out there somewhere. Alright, let's do another heal wounds on the samurai. I should probably work on his energy blast. So now these guys should be running towards us. Although that guy was running away. Here he comes. Just like clockwork. Right, we'll do it again. And same with this one. We'll do a stamina one.
Okay.
Oh, that was good. That was also good. This dude might still be running away, although I just heard footsteps nearby.
Delightful.
69, 65. That's awesome.
I think you best be...
And,
2 level up. Alright, so Miles, Dagger, boom. Vi just increased her artifacts. That was it. Ulrich, Mace and Duel. Jeff, Sword, Duel. Critical, Artifacts, Mythology, and Fire Magic. All of them. One Punch, Martial, Close. Bow, Range Combat. Sword, Music, Close Range. Water, Mental, Divine. Perfect, 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 perfect. Alright. I don't know why I'm doing this. It's a waste of my time.
Where'd he go?
You know what? We're not gonna waste our time. Let's just get him as amped up as we can here. And the bishop gets ever closer to 100, 100. And a whole bunch of new spells just showed up. So we now have the ever awesome fireball. Rest All is excellent. But the book is here in town, so we don't need to go and take this one. I don't think there's a fireball book in town, though. And then here, all kinds of awesomeness. The Cure Poison being a practically useful one. What does Shadowhound do? Alert the party to monsters, awakening sleeping members, and reducing the chance of being surprised. I do remember that being a good one. These magic missiles are still good, like when we want to do massive damage. Knock Knock is an excellent one. It tries to hold a lock's tumblers in place when you're trying to pick locks. Whipping Rocks is a cone, a barrage of pellets. But this one here, Armor Plate. So basically creates a magic armor plating around the party, improving their armor class. It is the elusive... it's a priest-only spell in the earth, and we have 0 points in the earth. You can see our skill is 0 right now. So we're not doing too hot there. But that is one we would like to get. So I'm going to go ahead and take Armor Plate. And I'm not going to do anything else, even though I want several of those, including Fireball. And we're going to just stick to our guns and just keep... No. One thing that is crossing my mind is maybe I should raise Earth Magic, but I'm not going to worry about that. And the reason is, this is a spell I can cast safely out of combat. So, we can just do it until, you know, everybody levels up or whatever.
Present.
So let's start healing some wounds.
Very well.
Go to the ranger. Heal some wounds.
What?
Lord. Heal some wounds. Heal more wounds. And I think everybody's wounds are healed. So the only person... We can try to do a light, but that's, yeah, power level 5.
Yes.
And then Val can only cast those. We're going to go ahead and rest. Alright, that was excellent. Just for the experience points alone. Yeah. Now, that one dude that was running away, he's out here somewhere. And usually we get an immediate attack or something going on. But that's alright. So now we're going to go over... Oh, this is the HLO. I'm backwards oriented here. Okay. So this is the bank. We're not going in there yet. But this is Mr. Fuzang. And this is rando stuff. But look at that. We just got 3 more resurrection powders. That was excellent. And some moderate heal potions. And you can see our artifacts went up. If you go here in the corner, he will spot some sneeze powder. And when we're getting to like our stuff here, this is Healy.
I'm ready.
And then this was by Clear. And then this here
She's gonna go in a corner.
Bank. Temple. And then HLO, and then Big Fat Jerk. Alright. So, just because I got disoriented again, that was the bank. Right, I'm standing on the other side here.
Wait, I'm almost
This
back. You gotta
here
get the fountain.
is actually the jail. I don't know if I had... Yeah. It's covered up, but this is the jail.
Wait. My
We're gonna go in there in
AI,
a second.
Go AI.
But we're gonna go to
No.
Anton over here. And I'm gonna do exactly that. This is Anton. Or Antone.
Look this way.
There's the dude. The Higardi cat purse who ran away from us.
This is a one-man job.
With pleasure.
Very well.
Okay.
Oh, cast the wrong spell. You jerk.
Sanga here.
I meant to cast
With
Energy
pleasure.
Blast.
Very well. Nili Sucundus.
Canyanso Bialobi.
This is gonna help us level up our ranged attack for sure. So, Wizardry was the only thing that went up. That's fine. So we're gonna go in here. This is
Now, who could that be?
this is Anton, who is a Rapax. But we're gonna go steal his stuff before we talk to him.
Got a trap here.
Listening.
I'm ready for you.
Alright. So, because we want his key card. You might be wondering, what are those key cards used for? They are like they're like safe security boxes. So, you know how people use keys in the bank to get into their safe security box? That's what these key cards are for. Alright, we definitely want to save it before we speak to this guy. I don't think he's as friendly to us as Healy will be.
Well, who have we here? The little galactic explorers. Oh yes, I heard about you. The Rapax expected someone more formidable, actually. I presume you've come to purchase my weapons and armor. Or perhaps you're looking for a custom piece.
Well, you can play it all. That's different.
Yes, custom works are my specialty, but you will find them quite expensive. I could craft for you the Xanarix plate, a steel hide breastplate, or featherweight armor. Or perhaps you prefer a weapon. I have two excellent choices. The Beast Slayer axe or the Emon staff. Of course, you will need to provide me the necessary ingredients. Upon completion, you may then pay me for my work.
So, all kinds of cool stuff that he can make.
For the featherweight armor, I require the wings from a tadpole wasp, a single feather from a plumed serpent, and a dodging eye. Bring these to me.
So they put that in the journal. You're just gonna encounter stuff in your travels.
You wish steel hide armor, do you? Yes, I imagine you would. It is the finest leather armor there is. I will require these items to complete it. The hide of a steel-hide crocodile, a venom sac from a poison seeker, and lastly, a thorn from an iron weed. Collect these items and give them to me.
And of course we have none of that.
Still like the stuff they make.
Yes, a wonderful plate, but created only for the little ones. Fairies, you call them. I will require the following items to complete it. A venom crab shell.
We have that.
A skull from a tomb. And silk from a giant spider. Collect these items and give them to me.
And of course we don't have a fairy, so
My favorite one is Star Wars.
then
I have made only one of these before. I will be surprised if you can find what I require. A staff from a wood spirit, an Emon gem, and mommy dust. For the Beast Slayer, I require a claw from the Piercer Modai, the wide blade of a cleaver,
which we
and a
have.
single egg from a greater Picus. When you find these, give them to me.
And this is just crap that drops.
Certainly you must know something of the Rapax, no? The Rapax are the greatest and most powerful race on this planet.
I'm so glad I threw.
Oh, I would recommend you stay away from our rift at our castle, little friend. Why, my more enthusiastic associate would likely enjoy dismembering you.
Okay, so before I try to charm him,
Until you return.
that was a lot of reading. So remember, save scum.
You've returned.
So now we're gonna. Well, no. Let's go back. Trade. If we want to buy something. See, he doesn't
Mordekaiser!
have anything
Mordekaiser, alt!
there.
Take one of the
He's willing to buy... Or no, sell. Let's do sell. So the main gouge, he'll spend 29 gold for those. And a dagger 14. So let's see if this works. Alright, so he's now charmed. So let's sell now. 29.14. Dang it, it didn't make a lick of difference, did it? Alright, so if you try to buy from him, if you show only equipable items, like there's nothing she can equip.
Present.
What now?
Yes.
I don't have it.
Oh, never mind. That doesn't seem to work. Alright, so, what's he selling? You know, okay stuff. Nothing here. What I'm looking for is a hammer. I need a hammer. So the monstrance is an interesting one. It's a upgraded staff. The lance is also interesting. It is a, it has a kill, 4% chance of auto instant killing. And of course it would be used by Vi, the Valkyrie. Has decent damage, but really low initiative. And it's a thrusting type of attack. So, you know, different than like a slash or other things, which we never really talked about too much. This is what I think I have, and I haven't been able to identify. It does a blind 10%. Pretty cool little dude. The enchanted mace is a very decent one, KO 8%. I think I have like the Warhammer right now, but this one might actually give it a run for its money. And there it is. I'm looking for a hammer. It's only 18 gold, so I'm going to buy that. I have an enchanted katana I can purchase, which is definitely better than what I currently have. And you can always right click on your guy to see what you have. So you can see it's 2 to 7. Then when you exit, you're still in the thing. Now, he also has some pretty good armor. So this fur halter can only be worn by females. That's not the best. The plate mail plus 10 is amazing. I would swear... Oh, here it is. The stud queer bra plus 2. That's a really good AC. Female only. Of course, that would be great for Vi. Actually, even our bard could use it. But look, I mean, we're talking lots and lots of money here. These silver solarettes, plus 12 AC for the feet. But that's 6 grand. So I need crap tons of money if I want to buy all this stuff. I'm sitting on 14. So far, what we're going to do is we're only going to sell to this dude. So I'm filtered on armor only. So I do want to sell him the crappy stuff we have.
Don't kill this guy. Don't kill this guy. Go on your mount.
What gloves does he have? He has none.
We need to kill this guy.
Get some gloves on him. Alright, and then we're gonna switch to the armor. I still don't know what that longsword is. We'll sell one of the cleavers. We'll sell the Morning Star. Two of the short bows. Right, so we're up to 17 grand. That's a good haul.
Until you return.
It may not be
My
enough.
pleasure.
Okay, so I'm realizing I got some equipment issues. I need to get rid of that. I don't care about the sling. I would rather a rogue, a proper rogue, should have a short bow. And we need to buy some arrows.
I think White Mane isn't a healer.
Okay, and then the hammer. The reason for the hammer is, I don't know if you realize, we're still using a dagger as our secondary weapon, but now I can use, now both of these are mason flail. So when we look at his skills, the dagger skill's been, you know, really low. I mean, it's gone up a little bit because he's using a dagger as his offhand attack. Now he's using mason flail for both his attacks with a dual wield. So we finally got him dual wielding, and yeah. Now the next thing we got is around the corner here. There's a lot of buildings to go into. Most of these are going to be empty. They're just empty junk. But if we go down here, there's a fish and bait shop. And that's our third shop in the game. There is a fourth one, and that's the temple.
Who could that be?
But as always, you just walk by them and then steal their stuff first.
Trapped.
Listening.
I'm ready for you.
Poison darts. And I promise you, these other traps do come into play. We're still in the early game, believe it or not.
Woohoo.
So we got Anna's keycard now. And got some decent stuff. Move it all to the party. And then we come back. And there should be nothing in here. I'm just going to look just in case. Come back and talk to her. Same deal with Save Scum.
Well, look at you. I wondered when I'd get a chance to see you with my own eyes. Aliens and all. Old Tremaine told me you was in town. Oh, he don't miss nothing. Between me and him, we're probably the only two left with any wits about us. Everyone else has gone crazy since the tower showed up. Oh, but you didn't come here for my opinions. Now,
okay. So, again, if maybe the sell prices are what doesn't change. Maybe the buy prices do. Okay, so like the microwave chip is 97 and the doll is 8. And then the shuriken, or the short bow is 277. Let's try this again. Man, I can't get her charmed.
all right.
My pleasure.
Her music skill did go up. So while we're doing this,
Yes.
Listening.
this is a great way to get that spell cast.
I'm ready for you.
There we go. Alright, so the short bow, same price. It's not making a difference. I could have sworn to you that it changed the prices. That's okay. None of it matters. Alright, so she's willing to buy the engineering gadgets. Now, one thing we could do is we could throw Miles out of the party. Because we don't need a rogue. There is an engineer that we can get in the game. I don't remember where he is, but he's much later in the game. So we can carry around these engineering gadgets until we finally get one, and then use that engineer to assemble the pieces. It's not a horrible idea, because the engineer is the only character in the game, the gadgeteer, is the only character in the game that can make us the triple heavy crossbow. Which takes light crossbows and converts them into a heavy crossbow, and then another light crossbow to make it into a triple heavy, which is a pretty awesome ranged weapon. So we could hold on to those for now. And so what's she willing to buy from us that we're willing to sell? You know, I can sell this type of stuff, but it's only 1 gold each. but they weigh. They do cause us to... I know they're only 1 gold. Alright, so we're gonna hold on to the stuff for now. Again, I don't... So the scrolls. So we have a scroll of Resurrect, which is just as good as the Resurrect powder. I am gonna sell the scrolls. I don't use them very much. This is mostly stuff we need for quests. You can sell quest items in this game, and the game will not prevent you from doing it. The only good news is whatever we sell to her is going to be in the buy list. So those shurikens we just sold her are here. You know, the throwing knives we just sold her are there. So here you could get longbow, heavy crossbow. I am actually low on arrows, so I'm going to buy her out on the arrows. And we're going to keep going. I think I'm also low on corals. Those are more expensive. That was 400. I did not mean to buy the expensive corals. I only needed to buy the $6 ones. Dang it. Alright, so I just spent 400 bucks. I shouldn't have. Alright, so we do have things like a wizard's cone. It's only wearable by the mage or the psionic. It's 10% versus divine. I mean, they got cool stuff like that in the game, though. This is another gadget that you would pick up for your gadgeteer, the electrodes, and so is the duct tape. What gadgeteer is worth their salt without duct tape? But here's the area. We have a book of Mind Raid.
I get stacks on that.
It adds points to the mental realm. Using Mind Read, the caster tries to magically draw thoughts from the head of the NPC. And see, they're very expensive, these books. So we also have a charm spell, and then holding, which is paralyze, traps, which is, we already have that, but I can give that to the Lord. And then this is the one that we really want, identify item. So let's grab that one. And then the knock one would be nice. But this is the part. So I'm just going to spend 3, 6, 8, 9, 10 grand of my 16,000. And I got another person. The temple sells books too. But I'm going to go ahead and buy them. I probably didn't need to buy the one I already have. But that's okay. So I'm down to 5,700. You could try to recruit her. And I'm going to go ahead and leave.
Bye.
Alright, so we got all these books now. So what we're going to do is we go to our bishop, start unloading everything.
Sort of good.
Alright, so the bishop can't use this because this one's already known. You can see the Lord and the Valkyrie can both cast it. We're obviously going to favor our Lord more than the Valkyrie. Just because.
Thank you from the bottom of my heart.
And so he's going to go ahead
Woohoo.
and learn that spell. And I'm actually going to have him cast it more than the other one whenever we get to a trap. Just because it helps train him to level up. So then we got the Book of Charming, which is, you have to pay attention now. It could be a psionic spell. So it's divine or psionic, which means that we could use our divinity to make this more powerful. If it was psionic, then we would give it to our monk. And, anyways, I'm going to go ahead and keep that. This is the Book of Holding. And here you can see it's divine or psionic again. It helps, it's basically a paralyzed spell. So, I'm going to go ahead and keep that.
So much.
And this one is Knock Knock. So, it comes from alchemy or wizardry. And what that does is that helps try to, you know, when you're... It holds tumblers up. So the bishop, of course, can learn this, but I would rather, since it's a alchemy or wizardry book, I could give it to... Oh, here, let me think about this. This is Earth Realm, I believe. She needs help with Earth Realm. Nope, we're going to give it to him. And he's going to go ahead and learn. He's not powerful enough. So we're going to give it to her then. And then we got Mind Read, which is clearly a psionic book. So she doesn't have a lot of strength in psionics. So I don't think she can learn it. We would probably like this person to have it, but I don't think he can... Yeah, she can't do that yet. Then the Book of Relics, without a doubt, is going to be this one. So we're going to learn. So mental spell points went to 38.
Perfect.
Knock knock. Got earth spell points now.
Perfect.
That gave us water.
Perfect.
And that gave us more mental points. And now we can do cast identify, because we have the spell. And we're going to go here to the...
This is terrible.
And so he basically did a maximum identify spell and couldn't identify this. That is terrible. Right, enchanted longsword. We did figure out the longsword situation.
I've seen how you talk to Felix.
Still can't identify any of those either. Alright, so if I understand our situation, yeah, we're... The identify item...
Okay.
Oh, it did work this time.
Nara.
What the heck? We now have it identified. But that was weird. See, look, the spell fizzled. What a weird thing. Yeah, we got our stuff to go up.
This is terrible.
See, we got our earth magic to go up. This is all good. All of this is good. Magic screen. Enchanted blade. See, look at all these buffs we're gonna get in.
Yes.
And then the Lord now has Divine Trap. So like I said, it's gonna fail a lot, but we can at least cast it.
Present.
Get his skills to go up. And obviously do stuff like this.
Hundis.
Okay. So
They all have really bad skin.
now you can do this a lot, where you can rest, wake up, because this is a safe zone, and then start
Listening.
casting spells again. If you're so inclined, you can do this for a very long time, and basically train your character. And you know what's the term for it? It's called grinding, right?
This is terrible.
But what I really wanted to do, I just want to identify items. That's all I'm trying to do, folks. I'm not trying to... Alright, we got a renewal potion.
Don't think it's gonna happen.
And it looks like that's it. And then that's an curse item. So our mental magic did go up. And see, we spend all of our spells. That's the only reason why I'm doing what I'm doing. I'm not really trying to grind. I just,
Yes.
What now?
it's just a natural consequence of what I'm doing here. But yes, I think we got enough. But I am going to rest one more time, because I just spent all my mental spell points. Alright. So we're back up.
Listening.
And yes, I do want to get the missile shield up. The magic screen. Level 2. The armor plate. All those up. We'll do the enchanted blade when the battle starts. Ideally, I want these other casters to have those types of spells. Where am I? Okay, so we got a battle coming up. And just trying to orient myself.
Hey, we're ready.
Alright, so we're going to get Enchanted Blade up.
Okay.
And then we're going to do Angel Tongue. And since they're out of range, we're going to cast Energy Blast.
With pleasure.
And Mind Stab.
Very well.
And everybody else could just do range attack.
Really stupendous.
It's gonna be a long battle just waiting for them to walk around.
Yeah, I do. So like, look at that, and then look, you can go back. But I can make it. I can make it like. I can make it go all the way out like that. Yeah, 3. But then I can go. Yeah. No, I can't.
Alright.
I see some sort of beast.
So we got 4 raiders and savant troopers. They're crazy.
Get all that gold.
Then we got these guys. Boy, we're gonna be waiting forever. So I guess that could be a gripe, is can you speed this up? And the answer is yes, I think you can. But then you lose track of stuff too.
Bad news dead ahead.
See, look, they got all kinds of battling going on over there. That hurt. Ooh, that hurt. Okay, there's some serious hurt going on here. Alright. We even have armor plate and stuff going on. Alright, let's do... You know what? I'm not going to heal yet. Let's just... I still don't have a good attack spell. I probably should have taken that fireball.
Okay.
We got I can't.
All right.
Now it's gone. Yeah.
Okay, so while this battle's going to take a while, what's next? There's a whole bunch of spots in the town that we've skipped. And most of them are going to be empty houses that we just need to go through because I don't remember where all the secret stuff's at. So we're going to enter a lot of empty houses and we're going to find like a few pieces of loot in the few houses that are left. There's nothing that comes to mind that's super earth-shattering. It's just going to be random gear that we're going to find. The next thing is there's an airport. We got to go there. There's some very tiny plot points there. And resolve, you know, some stuff there. We got, the bank. I have the 3 key cards, so now we're going to go to the bank and withdraw from this safe security boxes. So we're going to get some nice stuff there, and then we're going to do a bank robbery, which will come afterwards. We don't get to do both at the same time, but all that will happen in this town. And of course we got this big battle. We're gonna find a really awesome sword that the samurai can use. It's cursed, but it's perfect for the samurai.
We killed both. We're not fighting that much.
The sword does massive damage, and also gives you a boost to your sword skill. But the drawback is you can never use a ranged weapon. Well, guess who in our party doesn't have any ranged weapons? Aha! So, it all works. Alright, now we gotta do some healing. I'm gonna do power level 3. Now let's do power level 2.
Okay.
Get him healed. Yeah, that's it. Oh, look. We just got the 4 damage attack. HLO guards are beating the crap out of them. Ooh, we're almost dead. That's not good. All my resurrection powders are gone. Well, I think I do have 3 from the... Just need them to quit swinging at the Lord. Or for him to actually do his spell. Oh, come on.
And so the curtain falls on one brave man.
I did this before I stepped out. Nope, apparently not.
Oh my gosh! I haven't even been doing something. I can shove.
See, it's spell level 3. So you need high level psionics. And I haven't been putting any points in alchemy or psionics, as you can see. Now, because I keep casting that mind spell, that's what's making the psionics go up. So I do have more than at least the starting points. But it's not a good thing for the bishop to be learning psionics, at least not at this point. Now...
Got trouble over here?
Listening.
Yeah, so I've learned everything.
Creature over.
They haven't gotten a single cannon barrage.
Right, let's get moving. That's a shame. That last battle, we were going to win that battle. That was not that hard of a battle. It's just they started ganging up on the Lord and my heal didn't go in time. But we're in the business of...
Now, who could that be?
So this is Lord Braffett.
It's been quite some time since anyone visited the temple. Vitalia Domina. It is...
Oh, it's good to see you.
I am certain you are, girl. You risked your life going with him, you know. Leaving the safe confines of Dominus. Traveling through space with...
He took it. I don't know why. I tried to fight, but I mean, I'm no match for him. Look.
He's here.
Believe me, I know. He's hench. If it hadn't been for these guys, I wish I knew what he wanted with me in the first place.
None of us are, Vitalia.
Trust me, he'll never take me for granted, or for...
And you fellows? You have the thanks of all...
So we get 500 experience points each, which is good.
Creatures. Certainly not from Dominus.
So we can...
East of Arnica.
You know, we can talk about things.
Well, if they're... Yes, I have seen them. I do not know enough. At Mount... You would do better to ask them yourself. They have taken residence in Arnica. I must say... I know too much about him. And too little all the same. I have never met him. But he built that monstrous tower in a single night. I cannot help but believe the lords have somehow planned it to go this way.
There's so many.
Diabolical creature.
Okay, so he won't help us.
I have chosen.
And I guess we could
Sort of melting our
try to charm him. But again...
I hope to...
They thanked the healer and went on their way.
Sayonara.
This is still... You gotta save scum. Because these spells, where they backfire,
Should you need an...
it's disastrous. Now I can go here. Alright, didn't seem to make a difference. But look, Anointed Flail. 3 to 10 damage, KO 5%, and it's Mason Flail. But it also uses the artifact skill, which is interesting. Because what that means then is that the bishop is more... It's more of a bishop weapon than it is a lord weapon. And it has a spell casting, Bless. Power 4. That's the issue. It's all over the place. Okay, lots of potions. Look at this light and moderate heals. Remember, we were able to sell them for... So if I could sell a heavy potion...
But I only have 25k damage total because I have yet to fight at all. Oh, you have range attacks?
612. I think that was about the same price we were able to get at the other place. And now we got a granite potion. I didn't even realize we had one of those. That's actually a very expensive potion there. Okay, so what I'm going to do is, since we confirm this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I hope to...
Bye.
Alright, so then what we're going to do is open up our inventory. So we got 5 light heal, 5 more light heal, 5 moderate, moderate. There's 3 more light heal. There should be 5 moderate. There we go. We bought 15 of each. So we're gonna merge.
Splendid.
Merge.
Splendid.
Merge.
Splendid.
And that should have maybe even raised our artifacts on some of our guys, but it didn't. So now we're going to go back.
It's good to see.
Trade, sell, and there it is. 15 of them. It gave us a little bit more money. And We could probably sell, like, that granite potion. It's going to be really hard to find another one. But we may need to. Alright, so let's go to the buy, because that's why we're here. Right, so he's got all these potions, which we just talked about. Even this potion of bless, which is hard to find. Some dusts, but here we go. We got books. He's got lots and lots of them. So we have a book of healing, which we don't need to buy, because everybody already knows how to heal. We have a book of wounding, which is only mildly helpful, so that one will be a last purchase. The book of blessings we also don't need, because all three of them know how to cast bless. So that was unfortunate. I'm pretty sure Mindy knows how to cast bless. Yes. And then Vi knows how to cast bless, and the Lord knows how to cast bless. Then as far as the healing goes, I made a mistake and took this heal wounds when I just needed to wait. Even he has heal wounds, so... Alright, yeah, so we don't need that either. So actually, a lot of these books... And this is sort of random which ones you get. Actually, maybe it's not. I did a bad job. Alright, so let's... Paralysis Cures is a must-buy. No matter what. So we're going to get that. Enchantment. Remember, I've been casting it with the Bishop. But this is something that can be cast by the Lord. Or by Vi. So we're going to go ahead and buy that one. And the Book of Angels, we don't have that one at all, so we'll buy that. And we said we don't need blessings, we don't need healings, so we'll buy wounding. And there we go. We have 430 bucks left. So we won't sell anything else so far in the game. There is more battling to do. There's bank robbing. I mean, we're going to actually come out of this with more money than we currently have. So, no worries there. So for now, though, we gotta divvy up these books. So this is the Book of Wounding, which I'm giving to the Bishop, mostly because I just want to add more spell points to the Bishop. I could give it to the Lords, but I don't really... They're never going to cast that spell. The Book of Angels is a Guardian Angel spell. The caster beckons a Guardian Angel to absorb damage from any attack against the protected character. So, again, this would be great for the Lord.
Thanks so much.
Because it is a divine spell, but we're going to just give it to the Bishop. The Cure Paralysis, we're also going to give to the Bishop. It is divine or alchemy. So he can cast it with the divine. And then this one, Enchanted Blade, already knows, so we're going to give this one to the Lord. And, of course... Oh no, that's a Wizardry book. We're giving that one to the Samurai, who's not power enough yet to use it, which is fine. So...
Perfect.
Book of Wounding. Just to help you out, it's the Make Wound spell. It goes against one enemy and it does 2 to 6 damage. It's a nice alternative to the Mind Stab. But what it ultimately did was it increased the number of spell points that I have, so I can use those spell points to cast the other spells like Magic Screen and things of that ilk. And then the same here with the Book of Angels.
Perfect.
It's a good spell to cast, but it increased my spell points again. And then the Paralysis Cure. Yeah, this one might actually be an earth spell.
Perfect.
Oh, it's a water spell. So this spell right now is useless, but later in the game it's going to be critical to have it. So removing paralysis is going to be important. We're definitely going to want those we're definitely going to want the water magic to improve. Okay, I am at 2 hours. It is pretty late at night. This might be the last video. We'll see. But I'm going to go ahead and end this video here. So let me go ahead and save. And thanks for watching. As always, stay awesome.